These gags never get old. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Bart Simpson phone pranks.
Moe's Tavern.
Is Oliver there?
Who?
Oliver, close off.
Hold on, I'll check. Oliver, close off. Call for Oliver, close off.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we've gathered the best pranks Bart ever pulled on the continually unsuspecting bartender Moe Szyslak, as well as on other gullible victims.
When I get a hold of you, I'm gonna use your head for a bucket and paint my house with your brains.
Number 10. Ivana Tinkle. When the Simpsons' new neighbor has Bart's heart all aflutter, he tries his best to impress her.
Why, Laura, what a pleasant surprise.
Not all of his efforts are successful, but this episode does end with Bart and his crush giggling on the phone together, annoying Moe to no end. We start with a rare prank that isn't delivered by Bart himself, but he is the brain behind this bogus name. With Bart whispering instructions to Laura Powers, his prank-calling partner in crime, Moe's embarrassment has the tavern in raptures. Even Homer and the sea captain are able to put their all-you-can-eat troubles aside.
Har, har, har.
Number 9. Jacques Strap. In one of the show's first phone gags ever, Bart feigns a French acquaintance to leave the yellow-faced Moe red-faced. And while the joke fails to raise the moaning Lisa's spirits, it's impossible to watch Moe's rage without laughing. Out of context, his threat to gut the prankster and drink their blood could quite easily come from a late-night cop show, but it's a classic reaction in an ongoing feud. Moe's rising anger is integral to these scenes, and this outburst is one of his best.
When I get a hold of you, I am gonna gut you like a fish and drink your blood.
Where's your sense of humor, man?
Number 8. Mike Roch.
Hello, is Mike there? Last name, Roch.
Hold on, I'll check. My crotch! My crotch!
Though unimpressed last time out, Lisa is Bart's accomplice for this next phone funny, which prompts Moe to send a sadistic promise to maim his foe with mountaineering tools.
And I'm gonna carve my name on your back with an ice pick.
The bartender's description of his own downstairs comes as Homer toils with a moral dilemma concerning Mr. Burns. Having fallen ill, the miserly millionaire was saved by a blood transfusion thanks to Bart. But Homer thinks his family should have been better rewarded, when all they received was a thank you card.
No gold, no diamonds, no ruby, not even a lousy card. Wait a minute, there was a card.
Bart seems to have shaken off the disappointment, however, much to Moe's frustration.
Wow, a big ugly head.
Oh.
Number 7. Lee Keebum.
Just gumballs and marbles and balls of string. He's like something out of Mark Twain.
As a way of buddying up with Stewie in 2014's Simpsons Family Guy crossover, Bart teaches his new pal how to prank call. Or tries to, at least.
Yeah, I'm looking for a friend. Last name Keebum, first name Lee.
Yeah, hang on, I'll check. Hey, guys, do I got a leaky bum? Come on, look at the stools. Is there a leaky bum?
Lee Keebum is especially hilarious because the first and last names are both believable. And it's not beyond the realms of possibility that the Keebum family could make such an unfortunate oversight. The joke clearly gets Stewie's approval, and the Griffin tot soon dials the tavern himself, keen to make Moe suffer more. But his nuisance call turns very dark very quickly.
Hello, Mo. Your sister's being raped. Is that one?
Number 6. I'm a stupid moron.
Well, if you didn't listen to me last time, you're not going to now.
The second Simpsons Halloween special takes place partway through season 3, and by now, Moe should really know better. So, to highlight how easily Springfield's server of Duff is duped, and under the guise of Bart's dream scenario, the writers hit us with this.
Hey, everybody. I'm a stupid moron with an ugly face and a big butt, and my butt smells, and I like to kiss my own butt.
Moe's I'm a stupid moron line is just the right side of ridiculous. In a matter of seconds, he knocks his own intelligence, questions his own attractiveness, and admits to using unexpected flexibility to get closer to his own rear end. Plus, he says the word butt 3 times in as many sentences. What's not to love?
Homer, I see you agree with my theory.
I'm not nodding, it's the air conditioning.
Number 5. Alcoholic. This episode was originally intended as the series premiere for the show's first ever season, so this gag is actually one of Bart's oldest and best. Some enchanted evening sees the babysitter bandit target the Simpson kids, but not before some fun is had at Moe's expense.
Hello, is Al there?
Al?
Yeah, Al. Last name Alcoholic.
Let me check. Phone call for Al. Alcoholic. Is there an alcoholic here?
With Lisa laughing at his side and Maggie struggling to stay upright, Bart states the obvious, but Moe fails to see the fakery. With the likes of Barney Gumble on the other side of the bar, it's a wonder there wasn't a sudden show of hands. Number 4. Homer Sexual.
Sweet Lord, it is! Simpson!
It takes more than a trip to the principal's office to stop Bart's prolific prank calling. The 10-year-old's troublemaking lands him in a spot of bother with Skinner, but when he's ordered to phone his father, he finds the funny side instead.
Well, wait 1 second. Let me check. Homosexual? Come on. One of you guys has got to be homosexual.
Moe responds with a typical tirade of abuse, only to mistakenly threaten the school head rather than his unknown antagonist. And judging by Skinner's less than impressed tone, Moe was one more word away from joining Bart for detention at the opening credits blackboard.
Bart's in trouble again.
No!
Number 3. Hugh Jass. With the tavern's popularity transformed by a new and exciting cocktail, a recipe that Moe stole from Homer, the bartender's at the mercy of a much bigger crowd for Bart's next made-up name. But before the laughs set in, he's saved by a well-spoken patron.
Hold on, I'll check. Hugh Jass!
Hugh Jass is comedy gold, but the gag goes wrong when someone actually takes the call. The irony is that the bearer of the butt to Bart's joke reacts extremely calmly, compared to Moe's usual rage, and he instantly uncovers the identity of the prankster, while Moe is still none the wiser.
What a nice young man.
Homer, I'm sorry you're mad at me, but this isn't personal.
Number 2. Seymour Butts.
Hello, Moe's Tavern, birthplace of the Rob Roy.
Is Seymour there? Last name Butts.
Just a sec.
When a classic Bart setup leads Moe to reveal a desire for derrieres, the bartender sends an avalanche of anger down the phone line. His corkscrew threat is so poisonous it's poetic, and scum-sucking Puss Bucket has to be one of the best insults in Simpsons history. According to one Reddit fan theory, Moe knows it's Bart who routinely winds him up, and is only playing along because he's lonely, and wants to give the little guy a laugh. Believe what you will, but he certainly seems genuine here.
When I get a hold of you, I'm gonna use your head for a bucket and paint my house with your brains.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Aloha.
Aloha to you. I'm looking for Maya. Last name Normus Butt.
Hang on, I'll check. Has anyone here seen Maya Normus Butt?
I'm Ahmeda Duty.
Chloe, find out all you can about I Made a Duty. Does anyone there know I Made a Duty?
Initials IP.
Hold on, I'll check. Is IP Freely here? Hey, everybody, IP Freely!
Number 1. Amanda Hugginkiss.
Meet me at the treehouse, Bart, and come alone.
We finish where we started, with the 8th episode of Season 4, the one where Moe reaches a breaking point. Upset by Laura Power's preference for school bully Jimbo Jones, Bart frames his love rival as the tavern's prankster, and the bartender goes knife-wielding crazy.
Hey, I'm looking for Amanda Hugginkiss. Why can't I find Amanda Hugginkiss?
Everything about Amanda Hugginkiss is awesome. Moe's effeminate delivery, his quickness to believe an obvious setup, the fact that he has a rusty weapon stored waiting for this very moment.
Aha! Big mistake, pal! I knew he'd slip up sooner or later.
The joke leaves Jimbo traumatized, Bart satisfied, and Barney almost hospitalized. It is prank perfection.
Uh-oh! My heart just stopped!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.